Give me a C, give me an H, give me an A, give me an M, give me a P, give me an A, give me a G, give me an N, give me an E. What do you got? Champagne! Bienvenue en France!
There's nothing in the world quite like French champagne. And there's nothing quite like the city of Paris, the gateway to champagne country. Like all great cities, Paris has a few quirks, like the traffic. It's not hard to end up going round in circles in this town, and I most certainly did. But my first destination lies beyond the City of Lights. So let's set the magic compass to northeast, to the place that made Champagne famous. It only takes 90 minutes to clear Paris and arrive in the province of Champagne, where the art of making this sparkling wine was perfected some 300 years ago. Our first stop, the Abbey de Hautevillers, the birthplace of French champagne. For centuries, this Catholic monastery was home to a group of Benedictine monks who had a great job. They prayed and they made wine. But there was one blind monk who stood out from the rest and became the saint of cellar masters.
This is where the legend of Dom Perignon was born. A lot of people think Dom was actually responsible for creating champagne. We know that it was actually around much longer than he was. But what he did do was he tinkered with it, he played with it, and made it that much better by blending 3 different types of grapes from different regions, thus perfecting champagne and making it parfait.
Across the Marne River from Dom's old house lies the town of Epernay. Today, the champagne industry is ruled with an iron fist from this modest little side street. And right now, in this very building, meetings are taking place to decide when to begin the harvest.
La Maison de Champagne, the House of Champagne. This is the elected government for the entire champagne industry. And nothing happens, not one grape gets picked without these guys A-OK.
The thirsty traveler's timing is impeccable. Word is, the Grand Fromage has said that the harvest can begin, and I'm off to pick me some grapes.
Exciting times. It's the first day of the harvest. You can hear the grapes. They're just sort of saying, pick me, pick me. I want to be great champagne.
It didn't take long to get a job offer. My chauffeur and employer for today is a local champagne producer, Michel Drapier. He's agreed to give me a personal tour of his vineyards, at least before he puts me to work. The Drapiers have been growing grapes for 200 years. Making champagne is built on generations of knowledge.
Voilà.
And now that Michel can legally harvest his grapes, after close inspection, he's not so sure if he should begin picking today.
You can feel the sugar and the acidity. So you can feel that the sugar is a bit too discreet. So we have to wait maybe another day or two. With this sun, it will come very shortly.
One day will affect the, will create a change.
We'll get 0.2% alcohol per day.
So this is perfect. We brought you good weather.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
In this region, no two hills are the same. Each one can produce a different tasting grape, depending on the soil and how much sun it gets. It sure surprised me to find out that bad weather is one of the secrets behind great champagne. Then there's the soil. It's bad too. It's another secret behind great French champagne.
The poorest the land is, the better the wine is. If you have a too fertile soil, then the vineyards will grow, you'll produce beautiful leaves, big grapes, but no quality. It will be diluted. So to have a concentration in the grapes, you need a small yield. And to get a small yield, you need a poor soil.
I've never seen grapes,
You see?
yield this much juice. I'll give it one more. And they're fantastic. I can see how easy that just comes out. Just kind of drips out. But they're not ready yet.
No.
We shouldn't be eating these.
Oh, okay, okay.
No.
Okay, just 2 berries.
Okay.
Okay.
Who would have thought that the world's most celebrated wine for fun and for romance comes from bad soil and bad weather? When we come back, let the harvest begin.
Look at that perfect little bunch of Pinot Noir grapes. Just screaming, make me into champagne.
It's champagne, baby! And I'm loving it! I'm loving it! Woo! Woo!
As the sun burns off the morning fog, all you can see is a sea of vines. From dawn to dusk, a seasonal army of workers bends to their task, literally. Sometimes, all you see is their backs. I met up with a crew of university students out to make some quick cash. I'm about to find out this isn't easy money.
Bonjour, salut. Claude? Hi, je m'appelle Kevin. Bonjour.
Claude here is the boss. He's been doing this for so long he could probably pick grapes in his sleep. And he still does it by hand. That's the law here. No grape picking machines allowed. Champagne is made from a blend of grapes, both red and white. This is a Pinot Noir grape. Dark red on the outside, white on the inside. It's the white fruit that really counts here. That's why the grapes are hand-picked, so the dark skins won't break or get pierced and end up coloring an entire batch of wine.
Où est le champagne? Huh? Huh? Où est le champagne? Anyone? Anyone? Oh, right there.
Imagine that. Grapes, grapes everywhere, and not a drop to drink. Well, not yet. In fact, it takes several years to make a bottle of champagne from start to finish.
It's about 20 minutes work there. In they go. Ready for the press house. Better get these out of there. They'll know it's me. Looks like a job for the thirsty traveler.
Fresh from the vine, the grapes arrive here by the truckload. This is a press house, one of the many scattered around the countryside. And these are high-class Chardonnay grapes, destined to be turned into Pommery champagne. And in they go, into a big wooden vat to be pressed.
He's gonna wait for a while till one of them gets tired, wants a break, then it'll be my turn.
Yep, I'll be keeping my day job. This is hefty work, but it's also a tried and true method for squeezing the juice out of the grapes. After the lid goes down, pressure is applied, slowly but surely.
100% grape juice.
There it goes, liquid gold down the drain. Next stop, the stainless steel vats where the grape juice is made into wine. Then, just like Dom Perignon used to do, different wines are blended to make what the French call cuvée.